India is growing at a rapid pace. Its growth trajectory embodies its aspirations for industrialization, urbanization and socio-economic advancement. And the cornerstone of all these is the steel industry of the nation. As the backbone of infrastructure projects including transportation, construction and power generation, steel plays a pivotal role in modernizing the country's urban and rural landscapes. In recent years, India's steel production has been consistently increasing with advancement in technology and favorable government policies. Today, India is the second largest steel producer globally. And to sustain this growth, one of Japan's foremost technology companies, Fuji Electric, is paving the way for a more efficient and sustainable workflow through innovation and technologically advanced machinery. Putting forth its acquired knowledge over a century of its existence and its familiarity of Indian industry through its years of operation here, Fuji Electric has given easy-to-use interface and hardware, especially for Indian steel industry, which is now enabling the stable and rapid supply of quality steel production.
Hello and welcome. We're in the heart of Uttar Pradesh. This is Gorakhpur and one of its industrial areas, and I'm in the middle of a steel mill, a company, Ankur Udyog, that manufactures the longs for steel. Typically, these are volume products. And the reason we are here is to understand how a company of this kind, someone that makes long products in steel, is being helped by technology, and their business is being driven by the efficiencies being brought about by Fuji Electric. So let's talk today to both Ankur Udyog and Fuji Electric and understand how they're working and what they're making to scale up India's steel production. So thank you so much for taking out the time to speak to us.
Yeah,
Konnichiwa.
same to you. Konnichiwa. Namaste. Namaste.
So wonderful to see you. How was the trip to all the way to Gorakhpur?
All fine. It's good. And I like Gorakhpur also.
Oh wow,
India
that's
also.
wonderful.
Yes,
That's
yes.
wonderful. A big picture for Fuji Electric. It's been around in India for many years. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes. So actually, we have the more than 30 years experience in this Indian business market, and Fuji Electric itself has 100 years old companies. And now, so Fuji Electric is very interesting in about the growth of the Indian market. So we have to save something. We have to contribute something with our Japanese technology.
So as I understand,
Yes.
that technology helps a company like
Yes.
Ankur Udyog, which
Yes.
makes long steel products.
Yeah.
So you bring in more efficiency into their operations. How do you do it?
Yes. So Fuji Electric has a good share in the Japanese domestic market regarding this long product steel making. So and also we have the long term of the experience. So that is why we can provide good functions which is suitable for this plant also.
So how does it make a difference to the operations at Ankur Udyog? Give us a sense of that.
We struggled with about some difference of the culture, India and Japanese also. And also we spent a time with Ankur Udyog team to understand each other. So which point we should focus and which point is important to achieve. So after those conversation and discussions, we recognize which part should be taken and we apply. Especially this mill design, this plan is our new design and designed by Indian mechanical manufacturer and installed by our technologies, Japanese technologies, to achieve the high speed and high precise production quality.
So one of the other factors, as I understand, as I read about it, is the minimizing of wastage that you talk about.
Yes.
That is very important to raise the bar for efficiency as well as cut down the cost.
Sure. So for achieving this point, so control system have to maintain their motor speed and the machine's position precisely. So our controller is possible to manage those positioning and the speed controls with high accuracy, with high speed controls. Those we have the confidence about those devices, control systems, and also we have the technology from Japan.
Since you're speaking about the technology from Japan, a lot of the manufacturing companies look at achieving some of the excellence that comes with Japanese technologies. How does it help in steel industry?
In the steel industry, to make the proper productions, we have to manage the speed and tension. So those are required some physics or mathematics knowledge also. So since I am here as a programmer also, as an engineer also, and we have the Fuji Electric product. So our strong point is that we can provide maximum performance of those controllers with our precise experience and knowledge. So those are coming from Japanese.
Fuji Electric has experience across different markets in the world. How does that experience help you in driving the operations or making it more efficient for Ankur Udyog?
Yes, so Fuji Electric has a good experience in the global, and also here we apply the same platform of the control system and control theory to achieve those requirements. So this is a thing. So we achieved a good accuracy for them.
What is the potential you see for India's steel industry? And second part of that question is Fuji Electric's role in helping the industry grow.
Yes. So firstly, so we are very interested in the growth of this Indian steel industry because ratio of the growth, this is very high. And the demand of the steel, this is also very high. That is why so new factory is coming and established. And also we have to see the long-term vision. Means that now, so due to the higher demand, so product is required. But if we think about the long term, we have to consider the power consumption and saving the environment. So those two matter. Fuji Electric should have the responsibility to provide a proper system for making the proper stable productions. And also our system should be available for the expansion for power saving. So already Fuji Electric has experience in global, also Japan. So since we are using the same platform, so I'm sure so this system is available for Indian market also.
Okay, one more important point about sustainability and the steel industry. What are some of those solutions that can come from Fuji Electric that will help these companies and companies like these to scale up and move up?
Since Japanese steel industry require their high, how should I say, optimized system to utilize their energy fully. So regarding this part, Fuji Electric has good solutions. So which is called energy management system. So this system is calculating how much gas is there, which we can utilize another energy, and how much system should work according to the measured values. So after getting those process values, our system calculate optimized control data, and those are given to each actuator, like valves, like motors, like this.
Okay, so you're suggesting that the best of Japan with the ingenious ideas from India can work together.
We know the India also, and myself, I'm staying in India 5 years. So as an engineer, so I know the jugaad,
Okay.
and also I know the good point of jugaad and some point of jugaad. So that this is our focusing the short term. But since I'm Japanese, I know the kaizen. So kaizen also some activity to improve the some quality or something. This kaizen principle is required long term. So now Fuji Electric has a jugaad as a short term, and long term we have the kaizen based on our Japanese technology. So this DNA is obviously available in India with us. So I think we can contribute in this industrial field, not only the steel industry.
So I'm also very keen on looking, as we get into the plant, looking at the panel that Fuji has put up and trying to understand from you how that works and what that does.
Yeah, let us go. So I will explain.
Okay, so let's go.
This is our main PLC controller, Fuji PLC controller Micro X series, and all machine and all motor are controlled by this small controller. But all our experience algorithms, those are included here. And also our AC drive, Phoenix series, is connected with these cables. So I can show there also.
But if I may say, with this technology and the manufacturing, can you say chinta nahi, no worries?
Since all Fuji's technology are included here, so that's why Kentanahin, no problem.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay. So we can go and have a look inside what the whole detailing looks like. While this is the small part of it, there would be the bigger part, each machine connected, something like that?
Yes. Let's see. Let's
Sure,
go.
sure.
This is our Fuji Electric Phoenix series. So this plant, so we are providing more than 30 set. So for here.
And this picks up signals and data from each component of the manufacturing.
Sure. So I showed that small controller. That is a main CPU, and all signals are coming from there and through these cables. So our main controller is controlling those all Phoenix, and so each Phoenix are managing the speed of the motor, current of the motor, so with high accuracy.
And that is why the efficiency that you spoke about. Sure. And similarly, like this, there are many of them.
Yes. So each are connected with each machines, and all are controlled by Fuji Electric's controller, Micro X. So you can see now here, so more than 20 frames are installed, and this is also Fuji product. That controller also Fuji product, and I'm Fuji Electric person.
So they talk, these machines talk to each other.
Yes. So we can say component is very strong, and the system also very strong. This is our advantage.
So while this, I've liked the line that you've used. With the Fuji technology, Fuji Electric technology, chinta nahi, or no worries. So while we've understood what Fuji technology is doing, let's go across and meet Jalan Saab, who runs the plant, who manages the plant on a day-to-day basis, and understand from him what his challenges are. Nikhil Jalan is here, who runs the company on a day-to-day basis. Let's ask him. Nikhil, thank you so much for joining us. Give us a sense of what technology is meant for your operations and how soon have you been able to begin operations?
While setting up this plant, the most challenging aspect was getting the plant up and running at the earliest possible time. And because an integrated steel plant consists of many divisions, there are multiple units which are to be synchronized with each other. and automation plays a very important part. So in our steel manufacturing unit, which is the rolling mill, which produces reinforcement bars for the construction material, we have opted for Fuji Electric as our automation partner. They have supplied the hardware as well as the technology software. Although in India, when we were commencing our project, Fuji Electric did not have many multiple presence till then. However, their scheme of things and the benefits which were told to us seemed pretty attractive to us. Plus, they guaranteed that it will optimize the efficiency of the plant, and we will be able to reach the rated production capacities quite soon. So, trusting on their confidence and their explanation of the technology, we went ahead with them. And I am very happy to say that our rolling mill plant got stabilized and reached its rated capacity within 15 days of commencement. Whereas there has been an industry norm that a rolling mill takes 4 to 6 months to stabilize and reach its rated capacity. So I think this stabilization and reaching the rated capacity so early, this credit definitely goes to Fuji Electric and their team. And because of their innovation, this stabilization could happen so fast.
So, give us a sense of wastage is an important part. Give us a sense what it has meant during your operations over the last 1 year or so.
We are running the TMT production at a very high speed. In fact, the production speed is 30 meters per second, which equals to more than 200 kilometers an hour. So, to manage and handle the hot running steel at those high speeds, you need perfect precision of automation. Because the bars are to be cut, the width and the weight of the bar is to be maintained consistently, and all the devices and equipment installed in the process, they have to run in a synchronization in tandem. So all the hardwares operate by the command of the software, and that software has been provided by Fuji Electric. And it is a matter of milliseconds, that a delay of a millisecond can lead to misrolls, which will lead to breakdowns, which will lead to more energy wastage. So I can confidently say that because of the latest automation provided by Fuji, the plant is running at a very high efficiency rate. That is not only saving us cost, that is saving us energy, that is saving us downtime, and also wastages are being saved in the steel production.
So, you spoke about the technology part of it and the impact it has had. As Ankur Udyog grows, what could it mean for the people of the company, and how could technology impact their skilling, their working?
At the app given by them, I can see what is the performance parameters of each and every machine going on, at what speed, if there was a fault or a breakdown, when was it, what was the reason for it, what were the running temperatures, what were the running speeds. So there are so many data. So because of those data, by analyzing those data, troubleshooting has become very easy. Plus a check on the performance has become very easy, and regular improvement have become possible. So the manpower who is running the plant, they also now know that what was the reason for any kind of deviation from the standard. And there is a consistent upgradation and improvement scope because of the data available through this digital transformation.
Tokiwa-san mentioned through the day about the Indo-Japanese partnership. In the Indian context, it's about the jugaad, a very short-term approach to solving a challenge or a problem that business faces. And the long-term, the Japanese approach, the Kaizen, excellence in their manufacturing activities and processes. How do you see the partnership between an Indian entity and a Japanese entity?
I'm happy to say that Mr. Tokiwa, who was here in the entire commissioning of the plant, and he was stationed in the plant for almost 2 months, where he personally looked after the commissioning as well as stabilization of the plant post commissioning. And the good thing was that because this technology was new, so there were not many skilled people readily available who were very well versed with this process. So Fuji Electric representatives were very helpful in training our people. Even till date, if there is any input required from their end, they are readily available 24/7, And Mr. Tokiwa is always ready to help even in the nights, because this is a 24-hour running plant. So on a WhatsApp message, he responds. He takes our system online to his laptop and sometimes also do the troubleshooting if required. So the combination of Indian and Japanese, he understands what skills to expect from our people, and he is ready to teach them, train them, so that there is a smooth operation going on.
In terms of the technology experience for Ankur Udyog over the last 12 months, what could it mean for scaling up, given the technology that you've experienced and the opportunities that you see ahead?
When we were setting up this plant, we were being advised to set up an even higher speed capacity mill. So we were a bit reluctant that going on such higher speeds, which have not been seen before by Indian machinery, will it be possible or not? But now, having achieved 30 meters per second speed because of Fuji's automation system, the next expansion would definitely be for our next level benchmark. And even we'll definitely be confident to try the latest automations and innovations which they have to offer. So in this plant, scaling up the production, doubling up the production would be the next step to go. During the project design concept, already provisions have been made to scale up the production in the future.
Thank you so much, Nikhil, for taking out the time. So that's the conversation for the steel industry, the long steel products that we are specifically talking about. It's a very important component for India's steel industry because it takes manufacturing very deep into the country, and we are in Gorakhpur in eastern Uttar Pradesh, by no means an industrial location. If such smaller units were to thrive and grow, ultimately India's steel industry will go to greater heights. Thank you so much for watching.